What if the iconic movie Raiders of the Lost Ark had been a TV series instead of a blockbuster film? Imagine the thrilling adventures of Indiana Jones as a weekly television show. This concept might have changed the way audiences experienced action-packed entertainment. In the 1980s, the television landscape was dominated by serialized storytelling. Shows like Hill Street Blues and Miami Vice captivated viewers with their complex characters and gripping storylines. A TV series based on Raiders of the Lost Ark would have likely followed a similar format. Each episode could have explored a different aspect of Jones' expeditions, with a central mystery to unravel. This approach would have allowed the show to delve deeper into the characters' motivations and backstories. The pacing would have been slower, with each episode building upon the previous one to create a sense of continuity. However, this format would have also limited the show's ability to include large-scale action sequences. The writers would have had to balance the need for exciting set pieces with the demands of a weekly television schedule. But that's not the strangest part. What if the TV series had been a game-changer for the film industry? Perhaps it would have influenced the way studios approached big-budget productions, leading to more serialized storytelling in the future. It's an intriguing idea, and one that could have had far-reaching consequences for the entertainment industry as a whole. What if the TV series had also spawned a new wave of adventure films, inspired by the success of Raiders of the Lost Ark? The impact on popular culture would have been significant, with a new generation of action heroes and villains emerging on the big screen. The world of entertainment would have been forever changed, with a new appreciation for serialized storytelling and complex characters. But that's not the only fascinating what if the TV series had included a female lead character? This would have added a fresh perspective to the story, exploring the experiences and challenges faced by women in the field of archaeology. The character development would have been more nuanced, with a deeper exploration of the female lead's motivations and relationships. The show would have likely tackled more sensitive topics, such as sexism and misogyny in the field of archaeology. However, this format would have also raised questions about the representation of women in the show and the potential for tokenism. The writers would have had to balance the need for diverse representation with the demands of a weekly television schedule.
But that's not the strangest part. What if the TV series had also included a mystery surrounding the Ark of the Covenant?
This would have added an extra layer of complexity to the story, with a deeper exploration of the Ark's significance and power. The character development would have been more intricate, with a deeper exploration of the main character's relationships with the Ark. The show would have likely tackled more philosophical questions, such as the nature of power and the responsibility that comes with it. However, this format would have also raised questions about the potential consequences of the Ark's power and the impact on the world at large. The writers would have had to balance the need for a compelling mystery with the demands of a weekly television schedule. But that's not the strangest part. What if the TV series had also included a crossover episode with another popular show? This would have added an extra layer of excitement to the story, with a deeper exploration of the connections between the two shows. The character development would have been more nuanced. The characters from show would have both likely shows tackled more complex themes, such as the impact of technology on society and the role of media in shaping our perceptions.
However, this format would have also raised questions about the potential consequences of a crossover episode and the impact on the integrity of both shows.
The writers would have had to balance the need for a compelling crossover episode with the demands of a weekly television schedule. In the end, it's impossible to know for certain how a TV series based on Raiders of the Lost Ark would have turned out. However, one thing is certain: it would have been an exciting and unpredictable ride, full of twists and turns that would have kept audiences on the edge of their seats. So the next time you're watching a big-budget action film, remember the what-ifs of a potential TV series. It's a fascinating thought experiment that can add a whole new layer of depth to your viewing experience. Subscribe for more incredible stories like this, and let me know in the comments what fascinates you most about the world of entertainment. Want more mind-blowing facts? Hit subscribe and join our journey of discovery. If you enjoyed this thought-provoking exploration of what-if scenarios, subscribe for more engaging content like this.